Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Downtime in the Ring Live. This week we have a prediction episode, but before everything, we obviously got to give our shout out. So hashtag tag me in. If you guys ever need a mentally, just vent, just talk, just get everything out. Be sure to use the hashtag tag me, and you can tag any of us. You can talk to any of us, and we will help you as much as we possibly can. WSN, thank you, Brady, for letting us be the official podcast of WSN. And we actually have a few announcements. So earlier last week, Brady said, what new section would you guys like on the WSN app? And we have the winner. And the winner was
dun, 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 dun.
Women's wrestling, women's past. So it goes into all of women's wrestling. And let me bring this back up. You have Mickie James, you have Chyna, you have the Stratosphere, you have the Role Model, you have Feel the Glow, you have all of these amazing women's stories. Beautiful documentaries going into them, and I'm super excited to watch them myself. Something new and exciting coming to WSN. Wrestling What Ifs, greatest missed opportunities, even featuring the Invasion angle, the iconic moment, WCW and WWF. It's going to be an amazing show. I'm super excited. And also Wrestling Reality Episode 3, The Heat is coming. And obviously our last shout out, TZ's Table. Thank you, mentor. Thank you for always treating us good and always helping us out. We love you, we appreciate you, and we want you to know that. I am joined here today with my co-host Chris, my co-host Nikki D, and my co-host Unk. How are you gentlemen feeling?
Hyped.
I feel good. What's happening? Hello everybody. Shout out to everybody in the comments section. Morgan, Donald, Brady. You see y'all over there. We out here. What's going on?
Let's you, Brady.
Go.
All righty. Bah. I need to change my name on here. Bah. He sounds like Scrooge.
By God.
I need to change my name.
It's the wise man. What up, Deej?
All righty, gentlemen. So it is another prediction episode. It is another opportunity to probably piss some people off with hot takes. And I'm very, very excited. We are heading to France. We are heading to the home of French fries and
How about some crepes? I would have said French toast at least.
What up, Professor? Cheese and crackers. We starting off wrong here, bro. We French fries over there.
Freedom fries. We got. I can't even.
You fucked up.
I love it. We got the home of
starting off hot.
Tell
me you did not just say that.
I did. I knowingly knew what I was saying. Hi, hello, everybody. Hello, Professor Bear. Hello, every single person that is here joining us, watching us. Please remember to subscribe to Downtime in the Ring. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers so we can do our first giveaway, which is going to be very, very cool. You guys are going to be a part of that. So we are heading to. It's true. It's dawn true. It's not damn true. It's dawn true now.
It's dawn true. Yeah.
It's dawn true. It's true. So as we head to Backlash, we have 5 matches on the card. First match going into it, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline featuring Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. How's everybody feeling about that? Why don't you start us off?
Oh, okay. This will be short, sweet, straight to the point. Okay. I'm always going to be Team Bloodline. So, in a quite the historic fashion, we may see a debut. We may not. Who knows?
Dubois.
But I know for sure that the Bloodline is going to win. The winners, Solo Sikoa and the MFT, Tama Tonga.
I think you mean a Dubois. We're getting a Dubois this pay-per-view.
A Dubois.
A Dubois.
Do I have to say it like this? It's Dubois.
It Dubois.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
The tone. I'm just gonna say Dubois. I love it. Dubois.
All right.
If I piss a French person off, I'm sorry, but we don't know how to speak. Yeah,
French,
English, all of it.
I was gonna say white flag, but I didn't want to.
Well, I will say this. I'm gonna even the score at 1 because honestly, Solo Sikoa has not won a match since he beat John Cena last year. I do think that it's going to be a brutal match. I do think that Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga are going to dominate for majority of this match, but I think they're going to dominate Kevin Owens. I think that they're going to cut the ring in half on Kevin Owens for about first 15 minutes. And I think when Randy Orton gets in there, I think all hell is going to break loose. I think the arena is going to erupt. And I think Randy Orton is just going to take out both of them. And honestly, I think that Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are not only going to beat the Bloodline, but my first hot take of this episode is that when they do, Randy Orton is going to RKO Kevin Owens to set up a one-on-one storyline now that their issue with the Bloodline is done.
No.
So,
hey, comment section. What y'all think about that? We think that Randy is finally going to turn on. I mean, listen, on SmackDown, they are hosting the RKO show.
Owens won't see it coming.
Like, wouldn't you want all this branding to go until at least SummerSlam? Like, you don't want to just end it there.
Well, if we end it there, then we get a good 3 months to work on a one-on-one feud between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens as well. Like, I think that the heel turn would be at just the right time because, like, it would allow the story to grow more. You can have their first match at Castle Classic where one of them wins, the other one wins at Money in the Bank, and then they can culminate in a finale match at SummerSlam.
Hello, nice to meet you, Lester. So Brady has already said no, build that more, and Professor has also said no because it's just way too early. I think the Bloodline's gonna win. I'm ready for Tama to get his initiation and get RKO'd on TV. I would love that. I think that is his initiation at this point. Overall, yeah, I'm taking the Bloodline.
I just don't see it. I don't see the Bloodline losing. I could see Tama Tonga, like you said, taking the RKO initiation. That's kind of a given. Randy has to take an RKO. Give it to France. You know, just give an RKO to France. It's their first one. You know,
yeah,
and like. Especially with the RKO show that they're building for SmackDown and stuff, give it more build. Do it at SummerSlam, if anything. But this is Backlash. We're talking Backlash here. I would say Solo will take the win via MFT means. I want Tama Tonga to kill someone, and then Solo just take the reins as tribal chief at that point. He's lost too many. He can't lose another.
By God, this man has a family, has a bloodline. By God, this man has a bloodline. It seems so.
Hold on, did I just hear you straight up ask for Tama Tonga to kill a man?
That's his thing, ain't it?
How do we make wrestling better now? Okay, so Tama has to
murder someone on
to
live television.
I mean, he almost did KO last SmackDown, so
he did. He damn near killed him. Damn near and straight up murder is two different things. But
hello,
what's
sister.
MFT? Oh, hey, MFT is motherfucking Tonkin.
I trademarked that. I made that. That was the greatest thing ever been done. LOL. Overall, like this is going to be a super exciting pay-per-view. Mother freaking Tongan. from
Mother. Oh, pardon my foul language if it's kids watching. My bad.
mother freaking
Can I cuss on
tongue.
here? Can we cuss
Yes.
on here?
Yes, we
All
can.
right, cool.
You've
feel
been
like
on how
I've been
many
here for a
episodes? And
while
you barely,
now,
and you
but,
barely, you barely asked
A
me.
lot, but I'm looking at the comments right now. You know what I'm saying? DJ talking about mother freaking. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I don't upset the sense.
He's PG.
All right, cool. I
He's
don't
the
want to upset
PG
the
era.
sense.
He's the PG era. He wants Alexa Bliss to be the 16-time women's champion. He's PG. Moss Flippa Tonga.
Moss Flippa Tonga. Let's go. We got it. Let's go.
Moss Flippa Tonga.
I'm here for it. That's
I'll
his
forgive
new
you.
name.
I'm a deacon. Rusty's
All right,
deacon.
Deacon Roman, my brother. All right now.
Don't hate on my girl now. I'm not hating on Alexa. I'm just saying you mother. I'm just saying you want her to become the 17-time women's world champion and also the belt collector at the same time when she comes back. So let's go into match 2. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the Kabuki Warriors will go up against the team of Bianca Belair and the Storm, Jade Cargill. How are we feeling on that? Nikki, start us off.
Honestly,
Nikki, I'll have a battle Nikki.
Rap battle Nikki Fresh.
Oh,
well,
no.
okay. Since I have the mic and I'm starting off, I can accept that challenge. Okay, but I'm not Nikki Fresh right now. I'm Nikki D right now. So Nikki D is going to give his professional wrestling take on this women's tag team match for those belts that we're having on Saturday. I think that Asuka and Kairi Sane have held the belts for a good while now. They've had a nice lengthy reign. They could have had more title defenses in their reign. I will say that. But I honestly think that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are just too strong. Like, I do think that it could go either way because one's going to Raw, the other's going to SmackDown. So this match will determine which brand will hold those belts. So I do think that at the end of the show, and new women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Okay, I want to have Nikki's back for just one clear second because Brady was like, no, there's no build. You need to build more for KO and Randy. And then he wants a Jade Cargill heel turn as they've both been teams. Both sets of people have been teams for the same amount of time. No, you can't. We can't have it one way or the other. But it seems like the chat, everybody is going for Jade and Bianca. I'm going for Jade and Bianca. That is my thing right there. I ain't got anything more to say it. If you guys listen to the WrestleMania predictions and post show, I said these women need to be in a tag team. I think I'm correct. So
You are.
Nah. Wow,
He said no. Jade Cargill heel turn.
No.
So I agree with the Jade Cargill heel turn, but it's going to be at the behest of the women's tag team titles. They are using the women's tag titles to further a feud between two people that we know are going to have a match against each other. And Bianca's going to be like, why'd you win it? I wanted to win it. You know? And that's going to set the wheel
Plant
in
the
motion.
seeds.
Yeah, plant the seeds and stuff like that. I feel like they're gonna start kind of adding little nuances here and there to kind of spice up that feud that we're gonna get at the end of the year, leading into next Mania, maybe. So
say that again. Who gets the pin?
Jade gets the pin.
I feel like it would work better in your opinion. Like in the way you set it up, it would work better if Bianca got the pin and then Jade's the one that said, "I wanted the pin. I'm the bigger superstar."
It could work.
Yeah, because Bianca's like too sweet to do that.
Yeah.
Man, I had to agree with everybody just because of how we have been building this three group, the big three. Let's not forget Naomi. You know what I'm saying? Building up everybody. And I mean, look at them. as to piggyback over what Chris said, this feud is bound to happen. We know it from when she walked in the door and they looked at each other. We knew it. But what better way to make this feud a thing than you push some belts on them? So it's definitely going to happen. I don't know about the heel turn and all of that. I should have panned. I feel like we happy. We rooting for everybody that's black. So I feel like it's just going to be a good night where Damage Control drop the belts and go on to Monday Night Raw and mind their business. And we get the pots bubbling for this feud here between Jade and Bianca.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll accept that. I'll accept that. But let's see how you're feeling as we go into the next match, which is the WWE Women's Championship, as Bayley will defend against not one, but two women. Tiffany Stratton and Feel the Glow Naomi. Chris, start us off.
So I love how Unk said the big three, because I totally see Naomi a part of the big three. She's the J. Cole of it, because she's going to be taking this L.
That's crazy.
It's like that meme. He had us there for the first half.
And he came back. It was like, nope.
But I don't see Bayley coming out as champion. I see Tiffany Stratton strike the iron while it's hot. Strike it while it's hot. And give the people of France something to go home like talking about. I think it's time for Tiffany Stratton and it's the perfect match to do it. She can pin Naomi, and then Tiffany and Bianca, or Tiffany and Bayley can do something, or Bayley can turn around and do something with Naomi. And at that point, I just think if there's going to be a title change at all in this pay-per-view, it's got to be this one. So I'm picking Tiffany Stratton on this one.
I'm gonna go with him. It seems like everybody's going with Tiffany Stratton winning this at this point. She needs it. Okay, everybody but Nikki is going for Tiffany Stratton at this point. I think that we all know that she deserves it. Except it's a New England thing. It's a New England thing.
Well, what I do agree with Chris that I think Naomi's going to take the pin, but I think it's going to be the Bayley. I think the Bayley is going to retain. I think that we should hold back on Tiffy for one reason. We have Money in the Bank coming up in July, and I really think Tiffy's going to win Money in the Bank. Her character and the way she presents herself would make such a good Money in the Bank holder, and I think that she could cash in on Bayley at SummerSlam. Like, I do think the iron's hot, but I think that it could get hotter in the next few months if Tiffy could go get the Money in the Bank contract and go win it via cash-in. So I'm picking Bayley.
It looks like Brady's agreeing with Nikki. Professor is saying no.
No.
I mean, at this point, like, I understand you're like, oh yeah, the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank would be amazing if she made it pink just for her reign. Of course,
yes,
I'd buy that. But
that'd be cool.
Why delay it so long? Just give her the title. She is the face of the women's division on SmackDown.
Because it's another accolade you can add under her belt. Yeah, if you give her the belt on Saturday, you could call her WWE Women's Champion. But if you wait, you could call Tiffany Stratton the 2020 Money in the Bank winner and then WWE Women's Champion, adding 2 accolades under her belt. If you give it to her now, she ain't going to be able to get Money in the Bank. She'll be champ.
Nah, she's 25. She got enough time. She could do it next year.
The Louis V bag. The Louis V bag is my only caveat. If she doesn't win it and she does win the Money in the Bank, it's got to be a Louis V bag now.
I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it.
That Gucci purse.
Put it in put the contract in the Gucci purse. I'm here for it. It works. It would work for
Nikki?
a character.
I'm super. I'm a little proud of you right now because you actually considered somebody else to win Money in the Bank and not Liv Morgan this year. So I'm very proud of you.
Well, yes, I expect Liv Morgan to be champion by then. She won't need to be in it.
Damn it. Damn it.
So
I'm super excited for this match. I know that this is normally for most people, this is probably going to be their bathroom match, which
No.
I mean, you can't say the women's tag titles because you want to see Jade and Bianca win. You can't say Tama Tonga's debut. You can't say Priest and Jay, and you can't say Cody and AJ. Right?
If they
I would
put
say
one more,
Priest and Jay.
There's a commercial somewhere. Oh, she's not. Hey, she not here. So normally when she not here, I do it. So Nikki, cover your ears. Yeah, cover your ears, brother. Just listen. I just want to be fair to you because you just pop the earbuds out. Just go ahead, pop it out. All right, cool. I'll throw the thumbs up when we come back. Okay, Bree, this is for you, girl. Fuck Liv Morgan. Come on back. We good. We got it. Come on. That's her TED talk. That's for you, girl.
Okay.
well, everybody's
is
entitled
your-
to their own opinion.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. What
That's
is
okay.
y'all's bathroom break match then?
The commercials.
Mine.
I got
mine-
commercials on mine, so I'm gonna go pee when the commercial come on. Like you know the moment when they say, "Hey, for Peacock Plus subscribers, you get to see how this match came to be." Everybody else, we'll be back after this break, and that's when I go take my break.
For us, the pay-per-view will be at 11 a.m., correct? For
Yes,
me,
yeah.
for us,
And
I think I'll be awake by then, and I'll have already done my bathroom break, so I think I can train through it.
Honestly, I think that the bathroom break match is going to be the match that's going to be added to the card between now and Saturday.
Nikki, I don't know how to break your heart even more, buddy. There's not going to be another match. This is the perfect. I don't know.
He's determined to have one more match. You're like Christian. You're like Christian.
WWE has thrown a last-second match at us one too many times. I'm just expecting it every single time.
Have you never watched an NXT takeover? Trips' formula is 5 matches.
It is.
I just
everybody
feel
time to work.
like I just feel 6 is the minimum that you would need for it.
I think we even had 5 matches for Survivor Series. Like, bro, that's that is his sweet spot is 5 matches. We are only getting 5.
Listen, it's straight up because you get to tell your story, you get to get your shit in, and you get to get the other guy over. But that's what you need. You need time to do that. Everybody can't do it in 15-minute matches.
True. And we did have some breaking news this week. Eric Rowan re-signed with WWE. I say that because we see Braun Strowman and we see Uncle Howdy. Could we see the 3 of them emerge on Saturday?
We should have got that interview, Chris.
I know.
We should have got that when we had the chance.
I met Mr. Redbeard, and I even had the card from his agent, and we didn't have the funds. We didn't have the funds.
That could be a filler segment.
Good.
What?
Good.
The Uncle Howdy, Braun Strowman, and Eric Rowan reunion at Backlash if they pull the trigger on that.
Filler? Bro, I'm closing the show out with that. Are you tripping?
I'd be closing the show. I'd be closing the show out with that too. But I'm just saying,
like how we got Bray the last time where he came.
Yeah, in Philly. Oh,
not this weekend. I wouldn't even say that, my guy. Backlash ain't what Backlash used to be. It's not just a pay-per-view anymore. It means something now, especially last year in Puerto Rico.
Come on.
Yeah.
Man.
Or what about 2 years ago here in Providence where Ronda Rousey made Charlotte Flair say I quit?
No, so last year in Puerto Rico, like it means it
meant something 2 years ago too. It meant something for the last
Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey.
My point is that
them redacted. Ronda, her career don't matter. She don't
I
care
wasn't.
about-
I wasn't saying that because of the Ronda Rousey point of view. I was saying that because of the Charlotte Flair point of view. But it's
yeah, you hate Charlotte.
yes, I do. That's why I love that so much. But honestly, you're right. Backlash has been a lot better of a pay-per-view over the last 3 or 4 years. Honestly, not just last year. Yes, last year, but it's been good for a while now.
Okay, so when you said like the last 4 years, that's when they started calling it WrestleMania Backlash, right after the pandemic came to be, and all right, we are getting on a tangent. We need to get back onto the main show. So the fourth match, to yeet or not to yeet. Because we have the World Heavyweight Championship being defended as Damian Priest will go 1-on-1 with main event Jey Uso, who's ironically not in the main event. Unk, how we start this?
Well, before I do anything else, yeet.
Yeet.
I just had to. Jay is losing in a very, very, very great match. Okay, let's just make that no yeet. Now, Jimmy, hold up, throw up Rusty's. Rusty just really that could be a swerve that I don't see coming, but no, Damian is not dropping this belt. Damian is not going to lose after he just won it. Now, if it's some shenanigans, it's going to be some shenanigans, but in the end, it's going to be a clean 1, 2, 3 at the end of it. Damian goes over.
Yeah. And you know what? I second that because I do think they're going to have a great match. Honestly, I think this match is what's going to start the show. I think this match is going to start the show, and I think it's going to go a good 25, 30 minutes. And I think you're going to see big splashes, super kicks. You're going to see every finisher that both of these superstars are going to bring to the table. But honestly, if anybody is going to take that title right now, in my opinion, away from Damian Priest, it's going to be Drew McIntyre, and it's going to happen in Scotland at Clash of the Castle. So, with that being said, in order to have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest would need to retain Saturday. So, my prediction, Damian Priest retains over one of Jey Uso's best performances of his career.
To answer Rusty's question, they twin brothers, man. They always going to be connected, no matter what.
Either starter
as a twin, I can say that.
It's what did Lester say? It's going to be a snobber knocker.
It's going to be a snobber knocker, no doubt.
No doubt.
Good old slobber knocker.
I'm sad regardless whichever pay-per-view that Priest is going to lose it, because his reign is not going to be long. Yeah. I don't think that Jay is going to win. But also Priest's days are numbered at this point, unfortunately. So which one would it hurt less? Would it hurt him losing now and then Jay losing in Clash, or him losing at Clash?
I always think of it as like a hot potato situation. You know how like think of the work that Rollins put in. How many months was he champion?
He was 9 or
10 months,
316 days.
And then you're gonna follow that up with hot potatoing from one guy to another guy, just for another guy to win it, and then maybe another Money in the Bank cash in to win it. You know, it discredits that whole 319 days. I feel like now, not to sour on the fact that Money in the Bank can be factored into that, but I do agree that Drew might have to win it. But I don't think Damian's going to lose it to Jay.
No,
it's now what Unk said, or Nikki said, the proposal of Jimmy coming back and helping him. That would be a unique double turn to happen, and no one could call that. Like, that'd be crazy. But as it stands, I just don't see Jey Uso winning it. Like, if anything, this is just a match for Jey Uso to be like, hey, I have a shit match at Mania, Damian. Can we put on a banger to try and steal the spotlight from the main event? Because we got two guys in the main event who I know for a fact are going to fucking like kill it. So this is kind of like a proving ground match for both Damian as a champion and both Jey to reclaim that main event title. So
imagine Drew getting his basically Brady said, imagine Drew winning Money in the Bank and then cashing in on Priest. I would not be mad at that at all.
I wouldn't either, especially if Drew McIntyre fails to capture the title in Scotland. If he fails to capture the title there, I 100% agree with Brady. Drew should win the 2024 Money in the Bank, and he should cash in on Damian Priest like Priest did to him.
Bloodline takes out Jey. JD comes down and pounds on Jey. Wording. Jey saved by someone in a hoodie.
On that. I'm sorry, brother. We got to get that out there straight off the rip. I'm associated with this, so I ain't gonna let that rock. No diddy. Now you can go. Now you can put it back up and finish reading it. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Jey saved by someone in a hoodie. Everyone thinks it's Jimmy, but later revealed to be Roman.
Oh,
I'm gonna pass the fuck out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Brother.
Punk wins Money in the Bank to get his WrestleMania main event moment finally.
Wow.
He said no.
There will be no pounding, no yeet.
No yeet.
You know, if nobody, if like a brand new wrestling fan were actually to see these comments, they'd be like, "What are y'all watching?
What the fuck is going on?
What are we doing here?" Because this doesn't sound like wrestling, but this is a whole different monster here. So, obviously, we will go into the main event, the last match of the night, and we will talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
The WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, going one-on-one against his Bullet Club brother, AJ Styles. And I want Chris to start us off on this one.
Cody's going to win it, but AJ's going to put on a hell of a match to make Cody look good.
Yeah.
It's one of those matches where they need someone to get Cody to that level of, okay, you're champion, let's see what you can do, and AJ's the right guy to do it. He's as long as AJ don't pull some Shinsuke Nakamura at Mania type of shit and starts low blowing every week, and we get months and months of that, then I'm fine with Cody winning. But other than that, it would be a swerve for AJ to win it and then just destroy everything that they built up with the story of the past year. I wish there was more build to it, because they could have said so much. They could have said so much with that contract signing that they did. It was enough, but I felt like if they just gave it maybe one more week of just like shit talk, it probably would have sold it more on the story side. But as far as the match quality side, it's gonna put on the show.
So it looks like the whole chat is saying Cody. Unc, what do you think?
Boy, listen, if you think that the phenomenal one is leaving France with the WWE Championship, I want you to come over here and come talk to me. I got a great business proposition for you, and we're going to make a lot of money, all right? Trust me, all right? Listen, dog. Like he just said, just to echo those same sentiments, all right? Cody just got it. Cody just finished the damn story. It took him a fucking weekend to do it, okay? So, he's not dropping this belt at all. When I first found out that it was going to be AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes, I said to the T, this was a match I didn't know I wanted to see until I knew it was possible. And now it's fucking possible. Take my money now. I'm going to be pissed to be at work and not being able to partake in it, but I will watch it when I get off.
Phenomenal forearm into Cody Cutter, but successfully Unlike the Cody Cutter into Cody Cutter that we saw fail on SmackDown.
Someone didn't know whether to execute or not execute. I don't know. I feel like
Carmelo's a fast guy. He's very like jumpy. So I mean,
but I'm sure
I could see it.
I'm sure Cody was calling that though. Somebody was calling this match, and somebody didn't listen.
Yeah,
that's just miscommunication. It's like, oh, go for it, bet. No, I go for it. You catch me.
Honestly, we got two Georgia boys here, and they've never crossed paths before in WWE. They both have respect for each other up to a certain extent, but that respect goes out the window come Saturday. Honestly, I don't think it makes sense right now for AJ Styles to climb the mountain, considering it's his first shot at Cody. Like, I think that Cody Rhodes has only been champion for about 4 weeks. So I think his title reign is way too young right now to think that it's going to come to an end. There is so much talent that Friday Night SmackDown drafted that Cody Rhodes could face once the roster's locked. So I think Cody Rhodes is going to retain here. I think it's going to be a 45 minute match. I think this match will be the longest match out of any match that is on the card. And I think that they're going to leave it all out on the line. You might see AJ Styles reaching deep into his book of tricks and low blow Cody Rhodes at one point, but it's not going to work. Cody Rhodes is going to kick out, and I think it's going to take 3 crossroads to put away AJ Styles for good. And once Cody Rhodes retains, I think it opens up the field to Carmelo Hayes, who actually called his shot because he's him. And I honestly want to see Cody Rhodes and Carmelo Hayes now. So I got Cody Rhodes retaining here.
Okay, and I'm going to go with Cody, obviously, but I can see, especially where Brady just said this, Good Brothers come out, attack Styles. I don't think they would attack Styles, but have the Good Brothers come out and attack Cody, which leads to a best of 3 series with AJ and Cody going into Money in the Bank would be kind of cool.
Fuck it, why not do a best of 7? When the last time you seen one of those?
Sheamus
and I feel like Cody and AJ are both good enough to keep that shit interesting. Because listen, I was captivated by the matches of one Booker T and
Chris Benoit.
Yeah, you know, I ain't really want to say his name. We acknowledge, but we
acknowledge.
Oh, for sure,
We acknowledge the wrestler, not what he did after, but the wrestler.
Then yes. Chris Benoit, come on now. You could get some good matches, and that takes up a lot of fucking TV time because you don't have to have every match every week.
Yeah.
Somebody said Sheamus.
Burger after burger
after burger. King Burger King. Kurger being. You know, I'm super excited overall for this pay-per-view. This is going to be something that makes it fun again. I'm worried because we've never I know the European crowd are always hot, but I don't know what the French crowd looks like. So this is going to be an interesting one for just viewers and fans.
Yeah.
Are they going to prove us? Are they going to show us up again? Like
they always do.
Every European country?
All international crowds are just that much better. I'm going to tell you why, because when do you see WWE do live shows in these places? You don't see it because they're here. So, of course, when you get over there, they go batshit. If anything, that Backlash last year in Puerto Rico, I've never felt the energy through the phone, through my headphones, than listening to this crowd sing Bad Bunny's song.
Yeah.
And you're not getting that in Wichita, Kansas, or that's not happening in, no offense, Nikki D, in Rhode Island.
In
Sorry,
Providence.
He's not wrong.
No-
He's not wrong.
no
and
offense, brother.
I'll say this much. I agree with everything that Unc said. And I'll take it one further. The reason why foreign countries pop when we go there for pay-per-views, and France is the same situation. This is the first time WWE has ever had a pay-per-view in France. These people are gonna lose their mind and go crazy because they've loved WWE for so many years, and this is the first time it's ever coming to their town.
Merch sales are going to be bigger than gate money. I see that.
Somebody go check on Brady. He try to get us in trouble over
Yeah,
here.
they can't be white gloves either, or they'll be looking like they're surrendering. But
Yeah.
this is gonna be an
Wild.
interesting pay-per-view overall. I'm excited. Oh, and
Yeah.
plus we don't have to wait all day.
Like, yeah,
So-
seriously.
So what time do you think you will be done watching the? Oh no, you're gonna work all day, Unc. I'm trying to figure out if
I
we should
get
do a
off at
post show.
8. I get off at 8:00, brother. So if y'all
Oh,
doing
shit.
something at 8, then I'll be sure to pop in and say
That's
hi.
6 our time. I think Chris, you down for a post show that night?
Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good. I should be
Yeah. Down for a post show? Yeah, we could do that. I'll watch after 2 p.m.
because we're still doing the watch along anyway.
Yeah, we're still doing the
Yeah.
watch along.
I'd have to
DJ
throw my phone on the charge in between, but yeah, I'm down.
DJ, you're not working. You're doing Star Wars stuff. That doesn't count. You should.
It's a hobby.
It's his gear. If you look at his
Yeah.
profile picture, he's the part of the 501st. So he does
Oh, cool.
Stormtrooper cosplay.
That's cool. That's really dope.
That's dope.
I when Autumn Fest comes to town here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, I go and I'm dressed up as the Fiend.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So
That's
yeah,
hard.
I dress up as the Fiend every year I go. Scare all the little fucking kids.
Oh my god.
It's fun.
Oh my god.
Think about the children.
I
Think
do.
about the kids.
And you know what's funny? I don't even mean to. I'm just walking by and they see me and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I'm not even meaning to do it.
As long as you don't tell them to run, I feel like we should be fine. Have you
Oh.
told any kids to run?
No, I haven't. But I have had normally about 3 or 4 people throughout the course of the night come up to me and ask to take pictures with me and stuff
That's
because they know who I am.
I dress up as a human every day.
I love it. It's my Halloween because I'm 35 years old and I'm not gonna go out trick or treating in a costume no more.
It's a May the 4th. It's Star Wars holiday.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th
Yeah.
be with you. Revenge of the 5th.
Like I'm not a fan of Star Wars, but I can respect it.
And
I
then
can respect it.
we have roster lockups on Monday.
Yeah.
Which also is kind of weird that we have roster lockups on Monday. I don't know. Did you drop something? He did
My
drop something.
whole microphone. Apologies to everybody's earlobes on my side.
He dropped the whole thing. Yeah, we have
The
roster
whole mic. I'm
lockups
sorry.
on
Apology
Monday,
accepted.
but we have women that are in matches after Monday that they should not be in because of roster lockups.
Do you think there'll be some trades going down?
Who do we think would be traded? Not
Let's
Roxanne.
trade
Perez.
Chelsea. Let's trade Chelsea Green back.
What
Just
if,
to
what,
take
if,
the piss.
what if Nia Jax gets traded back to Raw so that she can continue
Oh,
to feud
hell
with Becky and
no.
Liv?
Oh no.
That
Oh,
could happen.
hell no.
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 You asked. You
Keep her on SmackDown.
I agree. I think she should stay on SmackDown, but
Put her on
fault, Brady, my
NXT.
yeah.
Situation. No.
Natalia went to Raw, right?
Yes.
What if she gets traded to SmackDown?
Cool.
We'll take her. Come on over. I love
I-
me some Natalia. Come on down.
She could stay on NXT. I mean, she is good. She is a good trainer, so she'd be
Yeah.
perfect for NXT.
I agree. And that's why I originally wanted Natalia to go to NXT, because I know that she would excel in that role. It's not because of her talent or she doesn't deserve any title up. It's I think that she would excel in that role in such a big facet that she would become a huge foundation for NXT.
He dropped the whole mic from his hand. R.I.P. Chelsea went.
Yo, can we pin that? Yo, that's a good one, Professor. I'll give you that one. I know good was when I hear him. He dropped the whole mic from his head. You gotta sing it so it hit.
Yeah, that is really good.
Oh,
I like that.
My God.
Shout out to Uncle Bear, because I love Bray Wyatt, so I love that. That was awesome.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Chelsea wins NXT Championship and Roxy Ann moves up. If Chelsea won the NXT Women's Championship, Matt Cardona on the Indies would be one half of the women's NXT champion, and I live for that. I'm okay with that. And then have Roxanne just get traded to Raw. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that.
Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Chelsea Green winning the NXT title, but I am a huge fan of Roxanne Perez getting called up to the main roster. So for that big a reason, I'll take that too.
Looks like DJ is going to take it also, is have Roxy move up to the main roster. Why? Why do we want to push? Why do we want to rush her? She isn't even in her second year.
Roxanne Perez was the 2022 Iron Woman Survivor. Like, Roxanne Perez has been in NXT for about 3.5 years now. And she's the most ready woman on the NXT roster, man or female.
Nikki, she's been in NXT for 1.5 years.
The other Laredo girl is gone. We need that Laredo girl.
Oh my God! Well, the other one's medically not cleared.
Honestly,
Samantha saying Chelsea Green. Oh yeah, I'm very sad about that too.
Honestly, I know that Roxanne Perez has been here longer, because before she even won that, she won the tag team titles with Cora Jade.
Yes,
like she's been here for at least since early 2022.
That okay. She threw a fit this past Tuesday. Yes, she did throw a fit to Ava, but
for not paying attention to the rules.
Yeah, for not getting drafted, for not paying attention. But I'm good. I'm okay with her staying on NXT for a little bit longer before we have Sol Ruka be ready, before Nikita Lyons is cleared, and she still has to finish her feud with Cora Jade. Like, let's at least be patient here, people. A little bit. Come on.
Give it some time.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
You're used to
yes
VKM. You're used to VKM just giving it to you and then being mad when he gave it to you. Let's wait. Let's wait a little. I know, Unc. I'm sorry. I know the way I worded that was not good. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna stop. I'm not gonna say nothing else. But shout out to Brady with this one. We want the queen. We want the queen.
We do not want the
queen. Yes, we do.
Unc wants the queen.
I can't wait, because all will be restored in the circle of life that is probably the SmackDown Women's Title division. Everybody just trying to get a shot at Charlotte at WrestleMania.
And to close up what we was talking about, I just Googled it. Roxanne Perez made her debut on April 15th, 2022. So it's been 2 years.
2 years.
In a few weeks.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No. If you're going to say circle of life, Charlotte is the equivalent to Scar. Or one of the hyenas. Yes. She is not Nala. She is not
Leva Bates ain't doing nothing,
bro. She just tweeted yesterday how her year away from AEW, she's done so much. She's doing things, man. She's just not wrestling on TV. and every woman will job to her. I agree with that for sure.
Right.
That's just the way that. Listen, that's just the way of the world.
And what? Charlotte is a 13-time women's champion.
She's gonna
15 times.
15-time. I can't remember how many times. But if she's a 15-time women's champion, all that tells me is she lost about 14 times. When you look at the women's Money in the Bank cash-ins, a lot of them have been on Charlotte Flair. Everybody cashes in on Charlotte Flair.
Because Charlotte wants everybody to win.
Like
for a week.
Oh, and that's okay. You get your moment because I allowed it. You feel me? That's all that is. I'll let you eat. Now give me my belt back. That's that's the Charlotte Flair title ring right there. All right, I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead.
I see why you love Roman so much.
Why?
I can see why. Because Roman allows you to live. You live when Roman says.
Just enough.
Is she trying to catch our truth?
Everybody is trying to catch our truth, man. What he got, like 69, 68, 63?
I have no idea how many he has for the 24/7 championship.
I think it was 54.
Charlotte versus Beck 50 at the Castle. I don't want that.
I don't want another Charlotte and Becky match ever again.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Nikki. If Charlotte comes back and she goes to Raw, Liv ain't ever touching that title. Liv will never touch that title.
I'd love. You know what? We didn't think Carmella would be able to beat Charlotte Flair in 2018, but she did twice. So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me to see Charlotte Flair go to Monday Night Raw and lose to Liv Morgan to put Liv Morgan over.
Not at the beginning, at least. She won't get it. Liv's opportunity would be Mania because Charlotte and Becky would be sold to us for as much as Roman and Brock were.
Honestly,
for like 4 years.
I don't see Charlotte going to Raw. I see Charlotte going to SmackDown because I want to see Charlotte return and go target Tiffany Stratton.
Is there an intergender couple on the roster right now?
Intergender couple, like on screen?
On screen couple, like, you know, Ms. Maurice and anything like that.
Carrie and Scarlett.
Carrie and Scarlett. Have Charlotte and Andrade do an intergender match.
That'd be interesting too.
He did say it. Montez and Bianca.
Yeah, Montez and Bianca. If I want Charlotte to be in the match, and depending on how long her run is this go around, I would like to see an intergender match with her and Andrade versus another couple. So
that's messed up.
Lashley, Lana.
I'm so scarred. I'm scarred from there, bro. You gotta chill.
Lana's with Priest, but bruh,
I'm still in therapy because of that, son.
You know what?
Yeah.
No.
That was bad.
Good. Charlotte will be on SmackDown. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Andrade's on SmackDown. So
yeah, I didn't even think of that.
As somebody who loves Liv Morgan, I cannot stand that Bobby Lashley Lana segment. Like when Liv Morgan came out as Lana's secret lover, like I was so mad that they did that to Liv.
What? That's what?
You don't remember that episode?
Because it's hot, right? Hey, yo, what is we doing? Listen.
That was really weird.
Even though the story was trash.
That was not.
The moment was like, I can see Vince in the back, like, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that too.
Look at her face.
Oh, don't say
that. See,
we're good. We're good, fam. No, we're good on that.
That was a dark day. That was a dark day at WWE.
Do that again.
I want you to do it again, man. I really do. Because
DJ.
and we took a turn. Yeah, we took a weird turn right there.
Yeah, we definitely took a wrong turn.
You turn to the past.
Ric Flair and Lacey Evans.
Oh no!
Oh,
it's just getting worse at this point. It's getting worse. Mike Bennett and
Maria
Maria.
Canales.
Oh my gosh.
The cuck relationship. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
Cheese
god.
and crackers, man. All right.
Unfortunately, I still remember that.
yep, they are.
Wheels on the bus fall off again, fall off again, fall off again.
Oh goodness. No.
Handed sexual chocolate. Oh no.
All right, we're
Mike-
going down a
We're
rabbit
going
hole I
down-
don't want to be a part of. I feel like,
Room in locker room.
yo, we may have to bow out of here before it gets
Right.
too crazy.
Oh
Oh,
my god, we're gonna. This is a segment for downtime after dark. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it is. Like
That's his son.
I have a few
How
more that I
did we
could throw
even
in
get-
there, but I don't want to.
I was like, how did we even get here? Oh, because Chris wanted to see an intergender match. That's the only way
Yeah.
we got here.
I'm just trying to give some levity as to why Charlotte Flair should be back on the roster and on television. So I'm just like,
all right.
Andrade.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Brady, you bad for that
Hey.
one.
Brady,
Brady,
Boss
you
man,
bad for
come
that one. I
on,
put
man.
that on the screen. You bad for
don't
that one.
post that. Don't put that up,
Put that
man.
on the screen.
That can't. No.
Like,
Hey, yo.
if Uncle Howdy's not leading me down that rabbit hole, I don't want to go.
Leading you down what rabbit hole?
All right. You know what? You can follow me on Instagram at Uncle Black 215. And don't forget to follow the 2.5 Hills podcast at 2.5 _Hills. All right.
You could also check me out at Nikki D. Russ's at
Nikki, we're not
YouTube
done
as
yet.
well.
Nikki, we're not done. You don't got to
We
do the
not
closing yet.
There's no sign off. I was.
Oh,
right
that's, I
there
thought
was
you was
insane.
signing off.
No, that was wild what he said. That's why I started the.
That was wild. That was. We're not mad at you, Brady, but damn, that was wild. That was very.
I'm sorry, I opened the floodgates.
Crying.
You
I'm
did.
crying
You
real tears right
you
now.
did.
So-
I was just trying to be a good person. I opened the floodgates. Okay.
Oh my God! Look at DJ. I can't stop laughing. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh
Y'all
man!
are right.
I'm gonna ask you guys this. Now that we are officially a month away from WrestleMania,
You mean
does
removed?
it feel what?
I said you mean removed?
A month away from it? Yeah, removed.
Yeah.
Does this feel like a new era in professional wrestling?
I would say yes for one reason and one reason alone. I've heard CM Punk use the word bitch very freely on television since he's been back. So
Okay.
on Raw, where is he? I'm up here, you bitch. That's it for me. So yeah, it's a new era, all right.
Okay.
Because now we're professional wrestlers again. And the funny thing, at least for WWE, is the fact of everybody has these crazy problems as far as the wrestling business is concerned. And WWE is like, we have to make the stage smaller so we can fit more people in the building. It's like life is good if you're in WWE.
Honestly, I'm not convinced that this is a new era yet. And the WWE draft is a huge reason why. Like, if this was a new era, we would have had people switching shows left and right, up and down. But all that draft did was confirm who's on what show, which all of these superstars were already on that show. And yeah, it was great for the 5 NXT call-ups that we had. But if this is the start of a new era, then why didn't we have 8, 10, 12 NXT superstars called up? Like, they get new development talent every year, like through the breakout tournament. So they're gonna have superstars down there. Like, honestly, I think that move if the rosters actually do stay locked for the long term starting May 6th, then yes, I will think we're in a new era. But if we get a month down the road and everybody's starting to jump back to other shows again, then I've seen this before in the past 5 or 10 years multiple times.
I kind of say it is a new era due to the fact that there's no Kevin Dunn cuts. There's
Yes.
no the cinematography, the presentation, all in one is different. It's more interactive in a sense, like with the long shots cutting from backstage into the ring. There's less AI entrances, only for the big shows. There's more cuss words going on with the promos. There's a lot of leeway in certain larger stars who are able to cut some things like that, and you can even like tell like Drew McIntyre's like smirking because it's like, I would never have gotten away with this if I was under him. I would never have said this. And like the fact that there's more newer talent, like younger talent being pushed, like with Tiffany Stratton. I didn't think Tiffany Stratton would be in the main event picture as fast as she has gotten compared to what she's done. Like of course, yeah, she's obviously right for the scene and stuff like that. But I do believe it is a new era. Like even with the word professional wrestler being thrown out now, it's. I understand where like it will take time for it to get to that point, but I think it's already that transition period into that, and I think that's what they're trying to aim for. Is this is transitioning into that new era per se. So
Okay, yeah, no, I agree with that. You gave valid points, man. I will agree with that. Seeing the way that it seems like people are more excited to come to the venues, more excited to come to work, and you can tell that in the way that they perform, the way that they are selling, the way that the matches, the pace in the matches. I mean, we're probably going to pick on Carmelo for his debut match on SmackDown officially on the main roster, but it's just in all good fun. Overall, I'm excited. I like it. I enjoy it. I'm excited to watch WWE again. Yeah, so yes, it's new. Lester says it's all about ratings. I am a very big person that hates the ratings conversation because none of us work with TV ratings. The closest one is Chris, and
I don't even work with TV ratings.
Yeah, he works with commercials, so I'm like, we should never be able to have as much an opinion on that because none of us know how any of that really works. How many times did AEW say new ear this past Wednesday?
I don't know. I never heard them say nothing about ears.
I didn't hear an ear thing at all.
Maybe you meant era because it's always a new era. It's always a new era in AEW. So possibly the whole night.
Yeah, I think you meant to say era.
We have moved backward to move forward era. Okay. I think it's only fair though that they say new era because everybody's trying to be the new era of professional wrestling.
What are we talking about? New era? Yeah, Chris Jericho's wearing tights again.
Oh yeah, and Kenny almost got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the elite.
Everybody wanted edgier stories, and now we almost killed Kenny Omega, and it's a problem.
Killed Kenny.
And I can only imagine how much edgier things are gonna get on Raw when we go to Netflix next year too.
That's the era. That's the era.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. No more TV Netflix, straight to streaming service. Ooh. That's gonna be interesting. But as we begin to wind down, as we begin to get ready to end the show, what are your guys' final thoughts on Backlash? What is something that you are looking forward to the most?
I felt like I would have to say, at least for me, getting off of a long day's work, feet hurting, proverbial dogs barking, if you will, head ringing, knees crying, back aching. I just want to be able to sit back, relax, and forget about all of that in well over 2 hours of wrestling from friends. And I feel like this pay-per-view is going to deliver because the matches are spaced, it's timed, and everybody has time to cook up the stories that they want to cook with the ingredients that they have. So I feel like that's what I'm looking forward to in this show here.
You know, we may do it Sunday. I'm thinking about it. Whatever will benefit you, Unc, let us know, just because you're the one that has to work the entire time during the show.
Yeah, which is I was pissed.
Yeah.
Pissed when I got the schedule, son.
But yeah, I think all 5 matches are gonna deliver. But I'm honestly looking forward to seeing any more QR codes, and I'm really looking forward and hoping that we get an appearance from Uncle Howdy. Like, I think if we do, I think that segment is gonna steal the entire show, honestly. And I think that right at the end of the show would be the best time for it, so it leaves the fans going home wondering what's going to happen next, because if that's what they want to bring to the table, that's what they would do.
It's going to be a predictable PLE.
Yeah.
It is. But it's going to be a great wrestling PLE. I'll tell you that much. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff. John Cena is in France right now too. So, I mean, one of my kind of, y'all say you want Uncle Howdy. I want John Cena to come out with this motherfucker. This guy. I want that guy.
That's hilarious.
Get this guy on the PLE. Get this guy on the PLE. Did it for Bad Bunny. That's all I got to say.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm excited. Just another PLE, another pay-per-view, another chance to sit down on a Saturday, watch wrestling, and then get to talk to you guys afterwards. That's all that really matters. Get to talk to you guys afterward. We will have Nikki and Bree on during the watch along. And who knows, depending on what time we do it, we may have all 6 of us together for the after show, for the post show, depending on what time we do it. So I'm super excited. I'm ready for it. Fellas, I'm just going to let you guys start doing this. Plug y'all selves for our outro.
Hey, you can find me at Nikki D. Russis on YouTube.com. And you can also find my Instagram of Nikki_D2288. And I'm going to pass it over to Unc Black so he can get you his.
Oh, say word before I do mine. Hey, shout out John versus R-Truth for WrestleMania 41. Because at this point, the gimmick has to stay with one person. For the 24/7 I-95 215-267-877 title back. I'm here for it. Yeah, like you said, man, Uncle Black 215, you see it in the corner. 2.5_hills. Got some clips up there, man. Go ahead and watch them. Let me know what you think. Shout out to everybody that make this thing possible, that make it the world go round. Shout out to Bree, co-host. We miss you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
So you guys can follow us, Instagram, Swoltaku, Instagram, Downtime in the Ring. You guys can catch us every week on here. You guys can catch us Saturdays at noon Mountain Time. Watch our interviews this week. I'm super excited. I'm so hyped for this one to come out. Haven't really given too much information on this one. I'm ready. I'm super excited. You guys can also catch us on, and thank you, Brady, for doing that, the WSN app. You guys can catch Downtime in the Ring every week on the WSN app. We are doing hella numbers. I'm super excited. We are actually doing really good on there. Overall, got to see what we're doing, and I'm like, damn, people actually like us. Crazy overall. But we will catch y'all in the next video.